Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is another box from my deck collection. This is a long box, card box, collector's box. I get these from Amazon or my local comic book store. They're meant to hold like decks of baseball cards and football cards, whatnot, but they hold playing cards pretty well. This is box number 19. Box number 19, and I kind of know what's inside already because it says the Blue Crown. The Blue Crown is Alex Pandrea, houseofplayingcards.com. At first, he was Blue Crown. Like, that's all we knew was Blue Crown. And at the beginning of it all, I didn't even know Alex was behind all of it. Later, when Alex and I started talking and he had his YouTube channel, he is just such a great guy. Such a great guy. He's a fantastic magician, fantastic card magician. Probably doesn't get enough cred. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, you definitely should. He gives away free tricks out there. He's the brainchild behind Knock, right? Come on. Knock's one of my very favorite brands, so come on. He puts out some of my favorite cards. So these are all going to be Blue Crown cards before they were House of Playing Cards. So excited about jumping into this, and we will start with their flagship. Which was this little deck right here, which is the Crown Deck. So just like Bicycle or anybody else, Alex wanted to have his own Blue Crown branded deck, right? It says Crown Deck and kind of had that triptych action happening, so it kind of looks bicycly. There's an embossing. Well, there's an embossing on red. Oh, there's an embossing here too. So came in red, came in black, came in blue, came in green, came in this sky blue color, right? And you always get the Blue Crown ad copy there at the bottom. And I'll show you all the backs really quick, but you pretty much saw it. So there's sky blue, and we'll do black, which is really nice. I like the black. And then bust out red, or green, sorry. I actually like green decks a lot. One of my first decks that I collected was the Fitzgerald Casino deck that's out in Tahoe. And I had never seen a green deck, and I was like, this is so cool. And green's kind of one of those decks that I kind of collect when I see them. And then red, let's hope it's together, it's in order. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be in order. There's red. Big, thick white border, right? But beautiful, right? Beautiful cards. I think they're beautiful. I think it's a great set. So here's your jokers, 2 crowns, yes, and then Ace of Spades, nice and big, says the Crown Deck. And then because, Alex is a magician, your pips and indices are all going to be standard. Your court cards are kind of like an old school throwback Hoyle look, right? Which I love. And then it's got an ad card and then a double backer. Yeah. So that is the Crown Deck. And then to go along with the Crown Deck, there was a special Crown Deck. So silver, right? All red matte tuck case, says luxury crown. And it was a 2013 edition. Matte red all the way through. Same look, but just a little bit more flowery. So a little bit more flourishy, a little bit more scrolly. I don't remember if there was a blue to this, because I typically, when there's 2 colors, I usually get just red. So on the top here, we have 2 jokers, a little different, but still a crown, right? Still a crown. And let's see what else. Oh, Ace of Spades. Nice big Ace of Spades, says the Crown Deck. And you got some scrolly action happening there. A Queen of Hearts duplicate. Queen of Hearts duplicate card. That was a thing for a while with Blue Crown. His extra card was always a Queen of Hearts. Double backer, Blacks are black. Reds are red. There's your court cards right there. Those are the red courts. So the red courts have red clothing, and then the black courts have like a periwinkle. Did I get that color right? Is it periwinkle? My wife's a graphic designer, and she'll say, "You got the color wrong. You said it was purple." I'm like, "It's not purple. It looks purple to me." Like, "No, it's plum." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I think it's periwinkle. What do I know? What do I know?" So that is that one. Kind of just sliding these out as I find it. Ooh, Altruism. This one's fun. This was an owl deck. Back in the day, owls were a thing. I think I even have a deck called the Owl Deck. But a lot of fun. Purple tuck seal. And oh, so far, by the way, all these cards are United States Playing Card Company. I think Alex Pandrea printed with USPCC all the way up until like one of his like third or fourth knock sets. And then he printed outside of USPCC for a while and then went back because game recognizes game. There's your Joker. It's a key. It's a key card. If you're a magician, it's a key card. There's a little puzzle. I think you punched holes in this and you used it to solve a little puzzle. And there's a little thing about the puzzle. And there's your Ace of Spades. Yes, it's pointed downwards, but see, there's the text. It's supposed to be pointed downwards. And looks like muted quartz with gold foil, or yeah, gold inks. So blacks are black, reds are red. Pretty standard, which I like. I like standard. As a magician, you like standard. You like it when people know what the cards look like. That was Altruism. Altruism. Then, let's see. Nautical. I have two Nautical decks. I have this one and this one. Okay? And you're going to say, well, that's Ito Hang. Yeah, it is, but it's also HOPC, House of Playing Cards. So, but it was Ito. And this isn't Bicycle. You can tell just by the tuck case. Does it say where it is? Shanghai. So, was that Legends? Legends, I think, is Shanghai. If you're given the choice between the two, between Shanghai, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I just trailed off. There's your back design. It kind of looks like a B back, but you also have a border, which is nice, and then you have that top and bottom nautical logo. If given the choice between Shanghai, what were you going to say? I don't know. There's a Joker and a double backer. And then your Ace of Spades. Note that your black suits are a jean, like a denim blue. Okay. That card, and then the core cards, stripped of color. So they're all blue too, which is cool. And then still has some nautical aces. And then red here. And then reds are stripped of color. Are you looking to see that I'm getting my cards out of order? I'm going to put, and just so you know, I'm going to put the cards away like this. I am going to put them away exactly like this, and I'm not even going to care. Shouldn't be any extra cards because it's not Bicycle. If you don't print in the US, you get less cards. It doesn't say Legends on it. I'm just checking to see. No, it just says Shanghai, China. Just says Shanghai, China. There's the back. You know what I think I was going to say? I think I was going to say, if given the choice between the Taiwan printer and the China printer, I would pick Taiwan. I think that's what I was going to say. That's where I was going to go. Same thing. Joker and a double backer. But just a different look for the back design. But I think your faces are going to be the same. So, exactly the same. Yep. So, it was just a different back design and like a nondescript tuck. A little bit less border, but the border's still there. It's not like they made the border vanish. And I realized I said it was all Blue Crown and those were House of Playing Cards, but back in the day, I don't think we knew. Hey, this is sealed. I have a unsealed White Aladdins. I have an unsealed white Aladdins somewhere. Let me see if it's right where I think it is. Nope. I wonder where those are. I have one. I have some open, but this was the Aladdins, but they did them in white. That's the back design. Yep. They're really cool. They're a bicycle. Awesome. It'd be really cool to show it to you right now. I don't know where it is. Maybe it could be one other place. Maybe. But no, it's not there either. I don't know. What else we got? Victorian room. I remember these were kind of strange. Expert Playing Card Company. Oh, little cutaway here on the back. Big, thick tongue flap. A little bit of decoration there. I remember not being a big, huge fan of these. So, clock, timepiece, roses, copper, right? Copper color. Yep. And there's an ace of diamonds with a little laurel leaf going around it. And then big, chunky red pips. Very waxy cards that kind of have like a very slick feel to them. There's your black quartz. Blacks are black. There's that laurel wreath around the ace again. So, and then what do we got? Little top hat and a magic wand joker. And there's your ace of spades. Double backer. It was kind of busy. I mean, it was too busy for me as far as the back design goes. And again, not a big fan of decks that aren't printed by Bicycle. And yeah, I think the only other cardstock that I appreciate is Cardamundi. So yeah, everything else is a close second. Sky Island, these were Ida Huang again. Says Sky Island Airways, premium quality, easy to shuffle. And Expert Playing Card Company again. A little bit of a decoration on the inside. Says 1963 there on the flaps. And it's a cool back design. Pencil thin borders. Made to look like one of the old school decks that you'd get on an airplane. They do not do that anymore. You cannot get airline cards. Airline cards is a fun thing to collect, by the way. If you collect playing cards, there's casino cards, obviously, and grocery store cards, which we've already done together. But there's airlines too. So Joker and your ace of spades right there. I'm guessing those are gonna, might be one other. Yeah. Thank you card. Borderless court cards in Ito's artwork. Very simple. And then new layout and very small pips. So that was red. There's your ace of clubs. Trees on it. I just put those cards upside down. Clubs there. And they're blue. There's a couple more courts. I have just put this deck away in the worst. I don't know if I want to do this. Right? I don't want to. Do I want to put the deck away like that? I should at least try to write the cards, right? I mean, it's bad enough that they're already mixed, but the fact that I have cards, it's like I did a really bad triumph effect. And see, this is the thing. The cards that aren't Bicycle, when they hit each other like this, they just, boom, they just hit each other like two trucks. Like they don't do that thing where they glide together. That's why I like USPCC. Visa. I actually have another set of Visa in my giveaway box that I have not given away yet, but it's been sitting there for forever. Patrick Kuhn and United States Playing Card Company, but also, what was I going to say? You were going to say that they were Blue Crown, but I don't see a crown. Oh, no, it says blue edition. What? It says blue, yeah. So this says gold edition. Private reserve. Designed by Patrick Kuhn, Alex Pandrea. Okay, phew. I was like, are these not blue crowned? What did I do? Here's your blue. Isn't that pretty? It's really pretty, I think. I think the Visa cards are cool. And they're bicycle. And they're blue crown. So blacks are black. Everything's the way it should be. Again, you got a nice dark, deep red with gold foil inks. Well, and, you know, the designers are both magicians. So they're going to give you a strong magician's deck, right? You want the colors to be right. You want the court cards to be familiar. Here's your double backer, but it's red on one side, blue on the other. And then what else? Here's your jokers, Visa, V for Visa, and your ace of spades. Okay. So that was blue. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. I will show you the other two. Don't worry. Red. You got a card that's reversed. Same thing. Got a red and blue double backer. Here's your. It's kind of a red gold, right? Red and gold mixed together. Thought I saw something in here. No? Okay. But I don't think there's anything different. It's going to be the same, right? Yeah. What's the second Gaff card, then? Is it just an extra? It's an extra 2 of hearts. That's what it is. That was another one of the Alex Pandrea extras, is getting an extra 2 of hearts. And let's look at gold. There's your gold back design. Do your tuck cases get that little divot from your thumbnail, like digging into when you open it? See, like right there. Like all my tuck cases have like a divot, like when I do that. You're probably like, no, dummy, that's not how you open cards. That's how I open cards. I stick my finger right in there and I just flip that. So they all get a little dent. I guess you could do it like with the padding of your thumb. I don't know, it's not as cool. It's not as cool. Boardwalk, admit 1. The blue crown. This was expert. Yep, made to be, they're circusy, right? They're circusy. You got a circus tent inside as well. There's your back design. Kind of circus wheels, right? Gears. Really slick. Really slick. Really slick and waxy is how these cards feel. And straight, you know? I don't know what it is. They just feel like they're just rigid, like they're just not gonna bend, like, right? They're just rigid. Boardwalk, ace of spades, and 2 jokers that look the same. The joker boardwalk, yeah. Got the stars in each corner like his Knox. And blacks and reds look normal. Really, kind of a plum colored quartz, really deep colors. Goes with that muted gold very well too. Reds, and ooh, a lighter color for the red, but a little lighter. Yeah. And again, because it's expert, you're not going to get any extra cards. Because, you know, math. I don't know what that means. The next 4 are great. I love these. So, Bicycle Inspire. This is a deck that I really wish Alex had kept going with. I could have seen a whole line of these in different colors. The cool thing about them was they're bicycle, and he has a bicycle on the back, right? That's really what they look like. But then each color has an inspirational text. So blue says follow your dreams, red says never give up. Like I could totally see this going, right? Do yellow, black, put something inspirational on all of them. I think these would still sell, Alex. You can keep going. We love bicycle. We love bicycle cards. And really, he's combining. It just started raining outside. You're combining the best of both worlds. You're giving us Knox, right? But also giving us bikes. So come on. Look at that. And they handle like a dream because they're bicycle, right? What is going outside? There's a big storm outside. Queen of Hearts, that might be your duplicate. It is. And then there's your double backer. You get original jokers. So again, it's a jester on a bike, which is, you know, is what people would expect if you're doing Magic. And you got standard. Everything's gonna be standard. This is a bike faces, completely bike faces. Okay, so everything's gonna be exactly how you remember, and you get that nice big. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It looks like one of those throwback Ace of Spades from days of yore, right? But cooler. So Alex Pendrea, if you're watching this, or if you know Alex Pendrea, if you have him on text him for me and tell him that David from Magic Orthodoxy wants more Inspire decks. There's the red. You get that extra border on the outside there. It's awesome, right? It's absolutely awesome. Ooh, let's see if I can do the thingamajigger. Wow. There we go. First take. No edits. What do you think of that? Sloppy. And knockout in white and black. These are the only knocks in my box. That rhymed. White and black. Yep. And bicycle. HOPC, House of Playing Cards. Let's do black. So, black border knocks. Black on black. Look at that. It's like looking at a negative image. So cool. If you were going to ask me if I could have one line of cards for the rest of my life, it would be knock. It would. Because you get the best of everything. You get designer cards, right? You get simplicity. I love simple backs. And you get standard faces. So I could be happy with knocks for the rest of my life. I know, I'm weird. And everything's going to be the standard. It's all going to be bicycle standard. You've seen a bicycle deck before. Extra 7 of hearts and a double backer that has both colors. So, what do you think about knocks? Tell me. Don't try to blow smoke. Your honest opinion at the bottom of this. You tell me exactly. Are you pro knock or anti knock? You tell me. And you can say I like knock, but only the bicycle knocks. You can say that if you wanted to, because I know he used both printers for a while. Or you say, you know what, they're just way too simple. I don't get it, or I can't read the marking system, or I'm just not a fan. You can be honest. That's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not. Maybe I just want to know how many others are out there that just love knocks like me. White on white. Look at that. Ghost white. Extra 7 of hearts. And a double backer. And again, it's all standard. Everything's standard. Standard. If I put the box in like that, the cards in like that, I'm gonna confuse myself. I got nothing else. This is the whole box. Oh, can I show you one more thing? It's not in this box. It wasn't in this box, but I'm super excited. Can I show you something? I'll just be right back. Hey, you know how I go on and on and on about marked decks, and I just love them, right? When I was really getting into it, the UMD, the Ultimate Marked Deck, was sold out. Like, you go to Penguin Magic, it was sold out, and everybody would say like, "Oh, it's my favorite," and I was like, "Okay," but I like Penguin. I like lots of others. Dude, this is the Ultimate Marked Deck. This is it. I've never had one. I've never owned it, but this is it. If you've never seen it, this is it. So bicycle deck, it even says rider back. It doesn't say some dumb word there, right? This is the actual 808 rider back tuck box, the old school kind. And it's a marked deck on rider backs. It's a reader back. Like, I'm staring right at the back of this and I see it's Ace of Hearts. I can cut this right here. This is a Jack of Diamonds. Okay? So literally, I can just cut anywhere. I know this is the 8 of Spades. Okay? It's an easy reader in each corner. And it's nice and small. You can't see it. On bicycle rider, you're like, where is it? Magic Dream Paris. Apparently, Magic Dream Paris invented these. They're the ones that made these. They invented these 20 years ago, if you can believe it. That's why they're sold out everywhere. They invented them 20 years ago. But Magic Dream Paris still has these for sale. They still have these for sale on their site. You go to Magic Dream Paris, you're going to be able to find a deck. They're 25 bucks. So they're 25 bucks. They're going to ship from Paris. But if you want the ultimate marked deck, that's where you got to go. So I wanted to let you know that they were still out there. But as far as box 19 goes, what'd you like? What was your favorite? Did I introduce you to something new? Something you saw again, you're like, oh yeah, I used to love those cards. Tell me down below, and we'll see you for box 20. Bye. Matchbox 20. Ooh, he threw a Matchbox 20 joke in there. That was timely.